Hello, this is Joe with Just Below Average Model Cars, bringing you another previous build. This one being the AMT 1969 Ford Torino Cobra. I built this into a 1969 Ford Drag Team using decals I got off the internet, off of eBay. I looked online to find a drag racing Torino because I wanted to make this a drag car, and I found this drag team pictures, and I looked at it high and low, so I found them on eBay. They were thin, they went on pretty well, a little translucent, and the downside with it was I didn't realize, which I should have, is that they're printed on clear decal film, and as you see here on the back, I should have painted a white box underneath the Ford logo there so that the Ford stood out. But once it was on, and it was done. This is not that great of a kit. It took a bit of work to get the wheels to line up, as a lot of people know. Turns out good. I like the results. It's not perfect, but and they never are. So let's go over some details. Start with the hood. That's the hood scoop that came with the kit. And those are power slide, I think. Hood pin decals. I've used those a lot. I like them a lot. They look great, I think. Got a lot of good detail on them, and they're chrome. And there's those decals. I think I cleared this one with the white is Rust-Oleum white, and I cleared it with Tester's lacquer, the extreme lacquer, wet look clear. This decal came from another kit. I'm not sure where. It was in my stash of decals. Use some black wash in here. This is actually not the right rear panel to use for this car, but that's what I had. The wheels and tires. The front wheels came from my parts box, and the rear wheels and slicks come from the Revell 1968 Mustang, the Mustang GT kit, because these wheel wells are very small, and I had other slicks, but they were way too tight. And as you can see, I still didn't get my wheelbase lined up right. But I wish there's been a couple videos since I built this that came out that showed, oh boy, that showed how to fix the wheelbase a lot better than the way I did it. Oh, there we go. Now there's the 428 Cobra Jet. That's a parts box air cleaner. And these headers, this is actually a pretty good engine compartment for an old AMT kit. They actually have the shock towers, or the spring towers in here that all Mustangs and Fairlanes and Comets and Falcons had back in the 60s. They often, especially these AMT kits, have just got big wheel humps in there, which aren't correct. But this one looks pretty good. I didn't do any extra detailing on the engine. I did do a little extra detailing on the carburetor to make it look like a double pumper. On the interior, I used the seatbelt. I think the seatbelts came with the, if I can see them, I think the seatbelts came with the kit. So what I do is oh boy. What I do is I sand them down. I don't know if you can see those in there very well. There we are. I sand them down so they're a little thinner and look a little nicer. That is a parts box shifter. I used Gopher Racing decals for the gauges and on the tack. That's the factory steering wheel. I custom made the roll bar out of styrene tubing, evergreen. Black washed the grill, and I used Tester's clear part cement over the headlights. They look better, except my bottle is about 30 years old, so it's getting a little yellow. Oh, and I used I think Rust-Oleum chrome spray paint on the wheels, because the real cars had chrome steel wheels, and that's as good as I got on those. They came out pretty good. The headers, I think, come from the 67 Shelby kit, AMT, and they fit in there pretty good, actually. And the oil pan is from the 65 Galaxy, or 66 Galaxy oil pan. That's for the deep sump oil pan. So I cut the oil pan off here and put this one on, which may have made my engine too far back, maybe, I'm not sure. Anyways, I didn't do much to the underside of the car because it's all molded in, so I didn't really paint anything up except the gas tank, as you can see that from behind. And I did put some photo etch header collectors on there. These are parts box tires. These now come with the kit. I think they're tires that may have came on the AMT 40 Ford that I had years ago. I re-drilled the holes in back here and lowered the holes as much as I could in the back to get these tires as far out of the wheel wells as I could possibly. With this chassis, I would think they'd be a little higher than that, but and I drilled and made new pins for the front. And there you have it. I'm not going to go outside today. It's cold and cloudy. So there's my 1969 Ford Cobra, or Torino Cobra race car, drag race, from the 1969 Ford Drag Team 428 Cobra Jet. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And thanks for your comments, your subscriptions, your likes. I appreciate it. And if you'd like a shop card for me, there's my shop card and there's my email address. Shoot me a line and I'll shoot you a card. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate your views. Have a good day.